at 4, the Rock County Medical Examiner's Office has released the name of an inmate who died at the Rock County Jail. 30-year-old Jacob West died on Saturday. The cause and manner of his death is still under investigation, but officials believe he took his own life. Life-saving measures were attempted when he was found during a security check, but he was pronounced dead.